Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, thank you for stopping by. Please hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified anytime I put out a new video. And if this isn't your first time, thank you for coming back again. I really do appreciate it. I see all the love on Twitter and right here in your comments, but thank you so much for the support. And today we'll be talking about emotional intelligence, and I have the lovely Lola here with me.
Hi guys.
I feel like you guys already know you. I feel like you guys know Lola because she's in a couple of my videos. But today we'll be talking about how to improve emotional intelligence. Before we get into it, if this is your first time, basically the channel is about, I have a blog, so it's about what the blog is about, and it's just talking about life's issues, how to navigate life without stressing it too much. So that's what the channel is about. I'll drop the blog link as well so that you just have a general idea what it is about, and then I'll drop our socials so that you can follow us on socials and catch up with us. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and we're going to get into the topic, how to increase emotional intelligence. See you in a bit. Welcome back. So we're going to get right into the topic of the day, how to increase emotional intelligence. And first and foremost, emotional intelligence in layman's terms, I think is, I'm not going to give you the whole Wikipedia and dictionary definition. It's just having sense emotionally, knowing how your emotions affect you and other people,
and knowing how
their emotions would affect you. So basically, having sense emotionally, that's what it is.
How to work around your emotion, people's emotions.
So that's what emotional intelligence is. So they are not stepping on people's toes. So it's the same way we have IQ. I think we have social intelligence too. And I just want to say that this video is going to be like, I think I'll try to make it a 3-part, but if it's not possible, it'll probably be a 5-part video because we cannot finish emotional intelligence in one video. So but we're just going to start today, and then we'll carry it on from there. So increasing emotional intelligence, the first thing I think is self-awareness. You have to know yourself. You have to know your emotions. You have to know how your emotions affect other people's moods or their just affects them generally. So you have to be self-aware. So if I don't know that I get triggered easily if somebody does this or does that, I won't know how to avoid those things. And then so you're with people, and then you're always fighting, you're with people, and it will look as if no, you're a terrible person, or like you just like trouble, or you have problems. So you have to be self-aware. Know how the things you go through, the things you feel affects other people. What do you think about self-awareness?
You've said the larger part of it, and I feel like a lot of us probably don't pay attention to things like that. So it's actually good to be aware how your emotions would affect
other
people.
Okay, so guys, I wrote it down because I don't want to digress, because if you're talking about emotions and stuff, there's a tendency to digress a lot. So I wrote it down here so that it will keep us on track. And then something else I think is responding instead of reacting.
I think that might not work for everyone.
You think?
Because some people, you know how some people are now, if you tell them to respond instead of react, a lot of people find themselves just, it's like reflex for them.
Yeah, but that's why I was saying you should work on it to learn how to respond instead of just reacting. Just
some people have accepted that, oh, that's how I am, and they react instead of responding, like 100% of the time.
I see, that's the problem I have with those are people that something happens, they don't assess the situation properly, and then they flare up.
They don't even think about it. It's just the first.
Yes, and then they flare up. They blow everywhere. Like they blow it out of proportion.
People like that, after that 2 seconds,
they'll now calm down and now come back.
Calm down.
That's what I can't deal with. Like if you don't assess the situation properly and then you blow up, by the time you come back to me, I've cancelled. Okay, but the way I am, I don't talk to. I cancel you. I won't talk to you.
Some would not even come back to you. They'll just realize that I don't mess up, and they'll just move on. like that. Some people are like that.
That's what we're saying. So that person is not emotionally intelligent. Like, respond, don't just assess the situation. Of course, I'm not saying don't be upset or like. Of course, people will trigger you, but
it's even okay to take some time to think about
the situation, whatever has happened.
Okay, what's going on? But some people are not that patient, so
I think that's the problem.
What they should work on.
Yes. So let's learn to respond instead of reacting. Just take time to. It might just even be 5 minutes.
It
works.
It works a lot all the time.
Because number one, you're not saying things both of you will regret. You're not jumping into nasty conclusions.
But some people just feel like it makes them look weak.
Some people feel like what's that thing that they say? Me the craze pass or whatever. Like everybody has the capacity to be mad. I'm like everybody has capacity to be mad. We just try to calm down.
Everybody just has their own what's it called? Their own. There's something you have to do to everyone for you to see that craze pass.
True. Actually,
for even gentle people, there's something you'll probably do to them that would.
Yes, that'll trigger. No matter how quiet or how timid the person is, there's a limit. Once they hit that limit, they flare up. So that's that bit on responding instead of reacting. Then communicate assertively. So learn how to communicate what you feel without being too pushy or being too is it laid back now, or without being too passive. So learn to communicate. So if you're communicating what you feel, don't come and be communicating as if you are fighting with them. Calm down. What that boy do? Calm down. Nobody's fighting with you. So learn to communicate effectively. So don't be
communicate every time you're.
No, I can't do that. Look, I'm not saying it's good, but I
think it's good though.
I'm not able to tell people.
If you do something, I feel like it's better that I tell you every single time. But then people look at you like, this one, you're always having issues.
But I feel like it's the way you say it.
I feel like I'm not going to act like we're fighting or anything. I just feel like, I feel like you should know that you messed up.
I'm not able to, and then because I've had a lot of people tell me that this thing is terrible, I'm not able to tell people if they offend me.
I think it's...
But I don't hold a grudge, but I won't tell you that you offended me.
That's where communication...
No, like I just want to, because after 24 hours, it has left me. If it's something really big, you yourself...
I feel like it makes things clear.
No, I can't.
When it comes to your relationship.
Look, let me tell you, I will just swallow it.
It clears up a lot of things, because then... you are thinking in your mind that you haven't done something wrong but when it piles up, when it piles up for you,
yes, I'll now bust
your out. Your reaction might not be really nice, but when you tell that person, at least most of the times they wrong you. I just feel like you tell them that. So I tell you that, you did this thing and I don't like. I feel like they just come up. I tell you again. No, I just feel like they'll come I don't like it, and then I tell you. I feel that way. You probably know a lot of things that this person is not comfortable with.
No, I'm just saying that I feel like you come up with.
It's easier to relate with that person because you probably know most of the things
but me, I won't tell
that
you.
Will annoy the person.
I won't tell you because I feel like you just come up with excuses and you just be trying to defend yourself unnecessarily.
That's what we're talking about. Work on yourself.
No, but this is the thing. I don't hold a grudge. Like after 24 hours, it's gone. The one that will linger for beyond 24 hours, then you yourself will know that you did something to me. So like if I sleep and wake up, it's gone. I won't say it, but I won't be upset about it. I might be upset for a period, but once I sleep and wake up, it's gone.
Would that person know you're upset?
No, they might. I don't think they would know.
So there's every possibility that the person will
do it
again.
The same. But you tell them and they do it. You see, this is what I'm saying. But even if you tell them that this is what upsets
I feel like
they do it again.
No, I feel like it will get to a point where they'll get it. They'll eventually get it.
I feel like this is the thing. And then if they know what upsets you, they will not intention. Nah, I can't be with you. You guys are aggressive. We're going off points. But communicate your feelings assertively. And I'm not saying what I do is right. I know I still have to work on myself.
You need to work on yourself.
I just don't know how to tell people that you offended me or you hurt me. I don't know how to do it. But communicate effectively. Then have a positive attitude. We know, especially this year, we know that there's a lot of craziness going on. and a lot of things have happened, but
having a positive attitude,
it helps.
It's a lot of work too.
Yeah, it's a lot of work,
especially in a crazy world. I mean,
yeah, but do this. I don't know if it has happened to you. Try these two scenarios. The day you wake up gloomy, you wake up really sad, you wake up just angry about everything, and then the day you wake up happy, just jolly, and check out the results at the end of those 2 days.
When it gets to that point, we don't get to think about, that day I woke up really happy, things were no. So
no, but it's just good to have a positive attitude. No, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to maintain a positive attitude. It is good
every time.
Yeah, it's actually
good.
It's hard, but it's good.
Try as much as possible to see positivity in everything. It's hard, but I mean, it's good.
Especially in Nigeria, it's extra hard in Nigeria, but
you can wake up and be all positive and everything, and you step to the door. Not even price of you've not even gone out of your house. You step to the door and one person will just move mad, and the whole positivity you go just dump on one side.
That's true. It's really hard, but as much as possible, it's good for us. It's good for even our mental health as well. So it's really good for us.
Sometimes maybe you step out of your house, someone moves mad, and you just keep it like, okay,
entertainment for the day.
Be positive today. I'm moving on, and it might be hard, but I mean, it's not something
hard,
that
but
is
it's
not
doable. It's hard, but it's actually
not
doable.
It's not doable.
Then something else. Let me check my notes. Utilize active listening. Some people don't know how to listen. Some people will just be hearing you. I know I'm a good listener. I'm a very, very look. I'm not trying to brag. I'm a good listener.
I think I'm a good listener.
Some people don't listen.
I can literally listen to you and not say a word.
Yeah, but are you listening or are you just hearing?
No, listen like with my entire heart. Listen to you and not say anything, because I probably feel like you don't need to hear what I think at that time. So I'll let you let it all out. Listen.
Yeah, but even if people are not ranting, I feel like people should listen as well. But some people just want to keep going. Even if it's not a rant, if people are having an educated conversation
some people
or whatever.
Don't think that you have anything good to say.
Which is not. You see, that's why I was saying you're not emotionally intelligent. I'm not insulting anybody, but you're not emotionally intelligent if you feel like people don't have anything to say.
Okay, probably a topic. You're probably talking about a particular like a group of people talking about a particular thing, and someone just feels like, no, this topic, me no and pass.
True.
And
true.
then they don't want to listen to anybody.
Yeah, so those people are not emotional. So they have intelligence they probably have social intelligence, but they don't have emotional, because you should be able to listen to other. You don't know everything. Like, you're not God. You don't know everything. Like, only so we should learn to listen aside, and not just listen because just if I let it up for 2 minutes.
Sometimes I even listen to kids. Because sometimes I learn from them.
Kids.
If they are willing to, if they have time to talk,
yes,
I love to listen to them. Not that they have so much time,
Don't mind them. Jobless people. These jobless people, they actually don't have time. But learn to
when they want to speak, I actually love listening to them. I like to see how relate with how they reason as well. And if you do that a lot, you actually see that there's a lot to learn from children. Them. Yeah.
So please, let's learn to listen to people. Not just don't just dismiss people by thinking they don't have anything to say. Listen assertively, and not just that you're sitting down there to hear. Blah, 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 blah. No, listen to what people have to say. Then another thing I think that another way you can increase or improve your emotional intelligence is how you take critiques. You should be able to take critiques. So if people criticize, criticism doesn't necessarily mean that people hate you. They don't hate you. They're not your haters. They're not your enemies. They're not your village people. Because people will sometimes, if you correct people or if you critique people, they just think that
big issue.
They think you're an enemy.
A lot struggle with,
especially people in business. So you get feedback, you get just a review, and you feel like, no, these people are attacking. No, calm down. Learn to take critiques. Be calming down. It's not that hard. Learn to take critiques. Well, you see, because I'm not taking it well now. They're twisting my tongue. But take critiques well. Some people mean you. Of course, there are people who just do it out to spite you. Forget about those ones. But there are people who actually mean well, who are trying to help you grow.
Even if they are doing it to spite you,
listen to them. Is it true?
It doesn't take anything.
Is it not
it doesn't
true?
take anything from you. Listen, think about it, and move on.
And then just move on. So then just look at what they've said. Like, are there things that you actually have to work
sometimes
on?
They don't. People don't tell you when you're probably not in a good mood, and then someone is coming. You might not want to.
No, but that's not their fault. Then is that
not? I know that's where emotional intelligence comes in.
And then that's where that response.
Not even anger myself.
You know,
I'm already in a bad mood. Something must have put me there. So why take it out on the
somebody
next
that's something else I don't like, but I don't want to digress, but we'll just enter it. I don't like people who do transferred aggression. Like, why are you transferring
I think
anger?
all of us at some point of the other have done that.
I don't transfer aggression. I actually don't. Like, I make conscious efforts. I make conscious efforts not to do, because I don't like you. I did not upset you. Why?
Sometimes you would have done it self before you now think about it. That don't be this person be my issue, and I've taken it out on the person.
Yeah, but then I don't react.
So sometimes when
so maybe that's why.
When somebody is trying to give you a feedback at that particular time, it might not work well.
Yeah, but I feel like what you should do then is it's still that responding instead of reacting that we've talked about.
Yeah.
Okay, just sit down there and be like, okay.
Everything, actually, all the points they work together.
So just listen and then move on. But I just want us to know that if people critique you, it's not because they're not your enemies, they're not your haters. Those things can actually help you grow.
There are some times where they might not be entirely true, but you might even learn from it.
Yes.
You might take something else out of it. They might not be correct at all, but you take something out of it. There's always something to make out of everything. That's what I believe in.
Please don't take critiques to heart. Don't let it weigh you down. Don't be angry that people are giving you feedback or telling you that you've done something not well. It will help you grow. Then something else again is empathize with others. I don't want to digress. So I'm going to leave my book in front of me so that I don't digress, because if I close this, I'm going to digress. But especially in Nigeria, we have this thing where if I tell you I have headache, you'll be like, what should I now say? Like, it's not my business what you should say. I'm not that said I have a headache.
I think we tend to do that all the time.
No, like, that thing annoys me.
Guys, see, I'm having issues with
my own issue. What should I now do?
If you see my issues,
we do that.
We do that a lot.
And then I think another aspect of empathizing with others is where, so empathy basically is putting yourself in the other person's position and then see what will happen. But somebody says that I have, okay, let me use a relationship, or maybe I'm going through a breakup now and then you just come and be like, drink water and move on. And why are you letting it weigh you down? I usually don't let this thing. Sister, calm down. The way we react to things are different. The way we handle things are different. Our healing times are different. Just empathize with them. Put yourself in their shoes. How would you react? How would you be? If you don't have anything to say, sit down and be looking at them.
How about you don't say anything?
Just sit down.
How about you don't say anything?
Just be there.
Just listen to the person.
So learn to empathize with others. They are not... and a lot of people are... I wanted to say they feel like they are strong, but there are people who are actually strong. And I don't know how that strength comes. Maybe they just bottle things up. Or maybe they're created in a way that...
Empathy plays a huge role.
No, but I'm saying some people are strong. So, they don't go through the things that we go through where we go. Yeah. No, you need to empathize them, but they won't understand
Nobody is super...
Yeah, but they don't understand why you are gloomy at the point where you are gloomy. There are people like that.
They are that strong.
There are people who are strong. I don't know what's the source of their strength. Well, I'm saying that there are people who feel like now, feel like, why should you be sad? Like, and then I'll not be like, but if I was the one, I won't be sad. So why are you sad about this
Please
thing?
think about it in your head.
So let's learn to empathize with others.
Think about it.
Put yourself
and leave it there. Leave the thoughts there. Don't think that everybody will be like you. No.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So you shouldn't think that everybody will be like you. Put yourself in other people's shoes.
Oh, that's how, like, now putting yourself in the person's shoes and... I'm not going to be sad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't be like, if I'm the one, no, I don't think sister, just calm. If you don't think you'll be sad, just help me with my sadness or whatever it is. But
there's still a different, even if you don't feel the person's pain, there's still a way you can empathize with person.
Actually, yes, and then don't trivialize people's feelings. Don't push it away. So because I'm sad about something doesn't mean that you feel it's inconsequential. There are things you will be sad about that will
I
not
have
concern.
the right to be sad about anything.
Yeah, we have the right, but you don't feel like, because let's say
it's tiny.
We should never feel like people's pain is tiny, because don't ever feel like
you don't know how it is.
And then different things trigger different people.
Like I always say that I don't know how to forgive people. Like I could literally count the number of people that have pushed me to
the wall.
That point. There are not many, because I don't get easily angered. But at the same time, it might just be something really little.
Yes, so
I might not react in a huge way to something everyone or people will think that, oh, this person is going to get mad at. I might not get that. It might just be something little that you will do.
So what we're saying now
that will push me to that point.
Those things that don't get you mad. If you get other people mad,
that's what
you shouldn't now come and say that.
It might be little. It doesn't make me a strong person or.
No, but we're talking about how you would relate to the other people. So let's say if somebody, I'm just going to use.
I put myself in that place because I know that I don't easily forgive.
No, we're talking about how you would now relate to it. So let's say somebody.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to think that it's too little for somebody else. Or
so that's what
why
is
saying. That person not? That's what I'm saying. That
do not,
I'm not going
trivialize people's
Yes, I'm
pain.
not going to see, or if other people see it as an issue, something I don't see as an issue, I'm not going to react that way, because I know that I put myself in that place, so I don't get angry.
But even if you not put yourself in the situation, I heard, like, a classic example is this Ode thing. I heard some people don't like people calling them Ode and stuff like that. But somebody gets upset that if somebody gets upset that you call them Ode,
I've called you Ode
I feel like
1 million times.
I feel like Ode is a love language.
Fool.
I feel like it's a love language. I feel like it's a term of endearment.
I hardly say fool. So
I say
maybe
Ode. It's the term of at this point though, it's a term of endearment. But I heard that there are people that don't like it. So now if you now say to somebody the person doesn't like it,
like your partner.
You can't be my partner if you don't like Ode.
Imagine saying Ode to my husband.
You can't be my partner if you don't like Ode. I'm sorry, because it will just slip out somehow, and it doesn't mean I think you're a fool. It's just I don't know, like you have to, like, so again, so I wouldn't think somebody who gets upset by Ode is now being immature or something. We should just learn to.
If the person doesn't like it,
but another person entirely now. If you are with me, you know that my friends know that, because Ode now is just like, hey, you.
I'm sure some of your friends. I always think about it every time that probably some of my friends don't even like it, and then they won't be able to tell me. Because again, they feel like it's just a part of you.
Yeah, again, there are those people.
They get to accept it for you that, okay, I don't think she means anything.
Look, I have a friend that says, I feel like it's only her mom. She has not even told her. Like, because for her, it just comes out. She doesn't mean anything by it. But just like, Ode. And then she has,
that's what I'm saying.
She doesn't mean anything by it. It's just, again, for her, it's a term of endearment. Or it's like the way you say yo or no. So that's how it is for her. Like, it's just, so if you cannot stand being called Ode, you can't go near Shadi. That's it. You actually can't. So, again, you see, we digressed, but learn to empathize with people. Don't trivialize people's pains, Alright guys, I'm so sorry, Nigeria happened, so everywhere looks suddenly dark, but it was even the end of the first video on emotional intelligence anyway. But so guys, empathize with others, learn to communicate effectively. What did we say?
Respond, not react.
Yes, respond, not react. What else? I'm not ready to have forgotten, but guys, so another video is going to come out next week on emotional intelligence as well, but another aspect of emotional intelligence. Thank you so much guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here all through to the end. Please don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, like, and share with your family and friends. Thank you so much guys. So next week I'll see you again. Bye guys.
Bye.